How's everybody doing today? Good. Well, we appreciate everybody being here today, and apparently we are supposed to welcome speech is what we're supposed to do, so it's nice to be here. My name's Steve B. This is Steve K. So it's nice to meet y'all. We're trying to do this whole situation of imitation is the biggest form of flattery. So we're all wearing our shirt and ties, we've got our vests, and we're ready to go. So.
We'd like to begin this event with a land acknowledgement statement. Iowa State University is located on the ancestral lands and territory of the Bekoji, or Iowa Nation. The United States obtained the land from the Meskwaki and Sauk Nations in the Treaty of 1842. We wish to recognize our obligations to this land and to the people who took care of it, as well as to the over 17,000 Native people who live in Iowa today.
And so as we start the program, we also want to make another acknowledgement, which we're doing through our dress right now, but also to the person individually. So we want to recognize and thank our director, Steve Winfrey, for everything that he's done for the MU over the last 5 years. And it's hard to believe it's been 5 years now. Thinking back to when we first got here, that the 4 through 6 project was only in its initial phases of being planned and all that kind of stuff, to where we are now, moving this place forward with the floors and all the rigging, safety issues and all that kind of stuff, and just the impact that he's been able to make, not only to this building physically, but really to the students' lives, to the lives of Iowa State, to the staff's lives, all that kind of stuff. So I'm super appreciative of that. So.
One other note, we're going to be taking some candid photographs during the ceremony, but we're not going to stop and pose graduation style during the ceremony with your awards, but we would like to get some photos. And if you want to take your own photos, event management has set up a photo backdrop over in the South Ballroom, so after we're done with the formal part, we would invite you to take your own photos over there as well. All right, so we're going to get started. The Memorial Union service pins are awarded for every 5 years of service to Iowa State University. So I'd like to invite this year's service pin recipients to come to the stage to receive their pin and certificate. And if you would come up on my left, your right, one at a time. We'll start with Dave Clark, 5 years. Oh, Dave's out of town today. Ashley Graybaugh, also 5 years, also out of town today. Justin Walker, 5 years. We'll just keep going as you walk up here, yes. Mario Filippelli, 20 years. Letitia Kennemer, 20 years. Mary Beth Ott, 20 years. Quite the 20-year club here. And Kim Hastett, 40 years. And we don't have any MU staff that are celebrating a retirement this year, but if there are any retirees in the room, would you stand now to be recognized?
But even though, Ken, we don't have anybody that retired this year, there's a lot of people that thought about it throughout the year, so.
At this time, I'd like to invite Tim Ryder to the stage to honor our outgoing graduate student this year.
Hello, everyone. So student engagement really could not function simply without the help of our graduate students, namely Olivia Peterson and Reed Blanchard. Give it up for those two sitting right there if you would. They are awesome. And there are just simply many leadership and service programs that really would not happen without their dedicated support. So with that, I'd like to recognize one of our graduate assistants who will be moving on to a new opportunity after this semester, Olivia Peterson. Olivia, would you want to come up? And as she's coming up, this past year, Olivia has played an integral role in many of our programs, but especially with our service programming, along with assisting several leadership programs like the Leaders Workshop Series and the Iowa Student Leadership Experience. She also coordinated the nonprofit Protege program and advised Campus Service Council. And additionally, she was instrumental in bringing back our out-of-state service learning trips through the Alternative Breaks program after a 2-year hiatus because of COVID. So we cannot thank her enough for her many valuable contributions to the Student Engagement Office. Let's give Olivia a round of applause. All right, and with that, I would like to invite Haley Goddard for the Student Order Awards.
Hello, everyone. I'd like to begin by acknowledging the members of our selection committee for their time and energy in helping us to select our award winners. Thank you to Jessica Erickson, Joseph Ballard II, Tegan Hennes, Tara Fisher, Kenzie Hosh, Kevin Merrill, Christine Blanchard, and Christine Heflin, and Reed Blanchard. You're together now. No. We will begin with the Outstanding Commitment to Service Award, which is given to the group that has demonstrated outstanding service to the Iowa State and Ames communities, promoted the public good, and created valuable learning experiences for students. The Outstanding Commitment to Service Award goes to Alpha Gamma Rho Fraternity. Would those accepting this award please come forward? Alpha Gamma Rho Fraternity prioritizes philanthropy and community service. The men of the ISU chapter oftentimes come from small, rural communities where loving your neighbor and giving back to your town is a part of everyday life. In the past year, the chapter has found unique, adaptable ways to give back to the Iowa State University and the Ames communities, as well as through Central Iowa and the agricultural industry in general. Congratulations on your award. The Outstanding Commitment to Diversity Award is given to an organization that has programmed events or activities surrounding diverse or multicultural issues, utilized accessibility and inclusivity within programming, made a meaningful contribution to the student, university, and surrounding communities, and exemplified integrity throughout their organization. The winner of the Outstanding Commitment to Diversity Award is presented to the Society of Women Engineers. Give them a round of applause. They were unfortunately unable to be here today, but this group shows a commitment to diversity through providing opportunities for women and others typically underrepresented in the engineering field. They strive to provide resources to members, collaborate events with other diverse student organizations, and provide outreach events encouraging young women to pursue a career in STEM. Please join me in congratulating them once again. The Outstanding Event of the Year Award is awarded to a student organization who conceived, planned, and implemented an outstanding event for the Iowa State community, which fulfills the mission of the organization and is open to the public. The award for the Outstanding Event of the Year Award goes to the Malaysian Cultural Night. Would those accepting the award please come up? The mission of the Ames Student Association for Malaysians is to promote Malaysian culture and tradition to the Iowa State and Ames communities. By hosting Malaysian Cultural Night, students promote Malaysian culture through stage plays that depicts historical moments in history, traditional dance performance, and authentic cuisine. Congratulations on your award. The Outstanding Student Organization Advisor of the Year award goes to an advisor who has had a positive impact on a student organization and the university community, who went above and beyond their advising duties, demonstrated strong advising skills, is readily available to students, and takes great strides to help the organization's members. This year's Outstanding Advisor of the Year award is Brianna Wetzler, Advisor of Students Helping Our Peers. Would Brianna come forward, please? Brianna was nominated by the current executive team members of Students Helping Our Peers. According to their nomination, Brianna positively impacts students helping our peers in the university through empowering multidisciplinary, servant-oriented leaders, unifying all corners of campus for a common goal, and taking steps towards addressing food insecurity amongst college students every single day. Brianna shares their passion of combating food insecurity with their students, faculty, and staff, and serves as a role model for student leaders through shaping the future of students helping our peers and food insecurity on Iowa State's campus. Congratulations on your award. And finally, the Outstanding Student Leader of the Year award is our final award and goes to the individual in a student organization who inspires the growth and development of others, makes a meaningful contribution to the organization, and impacts fellow students, demonstrates initiative by seeking ways to challenge and present and enrich the future of their organization. And they also go above and beyond their designated duties and expectations. The recipient of this year's Outstanding Student Leader of the Year award is Natalia Rios Martinez, the president of the Political Science Club. Natalia was unfortunately not able to be here today, but she worked to revive the Political Science Club in order to provide a means for political science students to gain skills, socialize, learn about careers and internships, and more. She has dedicated her own time to help fellow students for professional development, such as resume building, networking, public speaking, and job securement. Natalia has inspired all students to build community within the department through initiatives grounded in inclusivity and diversity. This individual was also nominated multiple times by her peers, so she is very well deserving of this award. Thank you all to the nominations we received, and please join me once again in congratulating all of our awards recipients today. Please join me in welcoming Nicole Woods to the stage to recognize our student employees.
Thank you, Haley. We wouldn't be able to do our work without the help of many of our MU student employees. Today, we'd like to recognize those student employees who are graduating in May. Seniors, if you are here, could you please stand and receive a round of applause and a thank you for all your hard work. The MU also has a Student Employee of the Month program to recognize those students who are consistently going above and beyond their job duties. The following student employees have won the Student Employee of the Month this year since restarting the program in March. Please stand and be recognized. Kaylin Mercer, Mia Gruber, Noah Balta, and Noah Peterson. And now I would like to invite Brad Hill, Associate Director of the MU, to the stage to present our MU Student Team of the Year Award.
Thank you, Nicole. I appreciate it. So one of the things that I get the privilege to do today is to introduce the Student Team of the Year. I think it's important to say that this building would not run without the students that we have that are employed here, from the EMO department to workspace, the students at the front of the student engagement office, all the way to the information desk. These students are the ones that are really the linchpins of this building. They're the ones that keep this going, and we are excited that we get to celebrate all the learning and development that they get to have throughout the year as well. So what I'd like to do right now is recognize one of those invaluable members, team members, student teams for today. This team has improved tremendously throughout my time here, and they have been working hard to ensure the building is always in the best condition possible, and that all customers receive the best service through both customer interactions and event setups. Despite staffing challenges this year and building changes, which there's been many building changes, they offer exceptional customer service to our clients. These students are extremely knowledgeable, solution-oriented, and service-focused. Just a small thing is they are the ones that are here till 2 or 3 a.m. some mornings, flipping these meeting rooms and making things happen for all the events that are happening throughout the building. So we couldn't do this without our student building managers and our assistant building manager students. Could you please come forward to receive the award, Jackson, on behalf of the staff? And now, I'd like to invite Jessica Erickson, Event Coordinator for Student Organizations and Weddings, and Mario Filippelli, Facility Maintenance Manager, to award our Roger Ferris Student Employee nominees.
Created in 2017, the Roger Ferris MU Student Employee Award recognizes a Memorial Union student employee whose contributions have had an impact upon a specific area, department, unit, or goal of the Memorial Union. Roger Ferris spent his entire 32-year professional career at the Iowa State Memorial Union, first creating the workspace and the outlet, then serving as the Union Program Director, Facility Manager, and finally the Associate Director before retiring in 2003. He especially loved working with students, and we are so grateful to his family for establishing this award for our student employees. Today, we have 2 winners of the Roger Ferris Award. Both winners will receive a $1,000 scholarship deposited directly to their ISU account in addition to this certificate. Our first recipient of the Roger Ferris Student Employee Award is a student who has been employed at the Memorial Union for only a year, but her knowledge and experience makes it feel like she's been in this position for much longer. Excuse me. She goes above and beyond the job description, and her leadership and work ethic is obvious to everyone she works with, to the point where other departments want to hire her as well. Anne has shown such great leadership, responsibility, and dedication that she was promoted to the Special Events Assistant within 8 months of her start date. Typically, the Special Events Assistant would have to work within the Event Management Office for at least a year to be considered, as the responsibilities are significantly increased. One of her nominators wrote, "Anne is on time for every shift. She is welcoming to every guest who comes into the office and is always willing to help with any tasks. She takes signboards across campus on 95-degree days and does the flyer route in the bitter cold, and even cleaned out the fridge in student engagement, which gets pretty disgusting, actually." Sorry. Anne has done some of the most undesirable tasks without batting an eye or complaining. I am honored to present her with the Roger Ferris Student Employee Award. Anne, will you come up and receive your award? Thank you. Kristen. the picture. Okay, we'll go after for the picture so you don't have to watch.
Our next recipient for the Roger Ferris Award is a student who came to our shop about 4.5 years ago during his sophomore year. As he jumped headfast into his role, the student got the job done right away with very little help. I see him covered in construction dust at 7 a.m., hard at finishing a door and busting out some concrete. The next day, I see him repairing furniture in the Pride Lounge. Hours later, I find him after his shift studying in one of our lounge areas, keeping up his GPA in his agricultural engineering program. One of our nominees wrote, "The ability to have the student work alongside you doesn't need a lot of direction, is worth his weight in gold." Thanks to Noah, that's finished quickly and more efficiently. If you should ever see him in the hallway, be sure to mention the time that the fellow mechanic, Dave, and Noah were unclogging a drain pipe that ran from the 3rd floor all the way to the basement. The only detail I will mention is that Dave is still trying to get me to buy him a new pair of shirt and a pair of pants. Noah's contribution to the Memorial Union impacted the entire mechanical department by helping completely daily tasks, major in-house projects, and was respectful of our staff. We are looking forward to his return, and he's already back. He's here today. As he completed his internship, the Mechanical Shop Memorial Union, Iowa State University, is very lucky to have this student, Noah. I'm honored to present Noah Peterson with the Roger Ferris Student Affairs Award. Noah, would you please come up and accept your award? I'm going to ask Brad Hill to come back up and continue our program.
All right. We would like to recognize, every year we recognize one of our building partners in the building. Not only do they help us create a great environment, they work side by side with us to create that environment, and that promotes student engagement, service, and community within the Memorial Union. We oftentimes, Megan will send out building partner emails and saying, "Hey, we got some free food in the sunroom, come see it, come grab it," or "Hey, we need some help here," or "Just a heads up, this is going to happen." So we do appreciate all of our building partners, and we're very proud to work with all of our building partners, and we thank them for their collaboration, their hard work, and their friendship that they bring to the table every day. This particular building partner is one that they often have 2 to 3 or more events per week during the academic year. This partner continuously works with student organizations and university departments to bring diverse, high-profile, intelligent, knowledgeable speakers to campus. In fact, they're actually not here today because they're working on an event that they will be presenting tonight with one of our student organizations on campus. So, that being said, bringing these speakers to campus provides students, staff, and community members a chance to learn new information, hear stories from different diverse perspectives, and interact with world-renowned individuals. We are lucky to have such a powerful, impactful program housed here in the Memorial Union. We would like to recognize ISU Lectures program for all of the success and all the work that they do. So we will receive it on their behalf, and we appreciate them. Okay, so next up are our Memorial Union Staff Member Awards. To present the first staff award, I'd like to invite to the stage once more Mario Filippelli to present the Mechanical Team Member of the Year award. Mario, will you come up to the stage?
Our Mechanic Team Member of the Year has over 40 years of experience working at the MU. This team member is extremely helpful, answers all work orders right away. He's always willing to help everybody out of everything and through all of his work. He's very thoughtful. He has served this building in many ways. He does so with great communication through everything he does. We are lucky to have this member on our mechanic team. Kevin Stockman, could you please come up and receive your award? Thanks for what you do, guys. Thanks for what you do. I'm to announce who I'd like, let's see here, let me start over. I'd like to invite last year's MU Custodial Team Member of the Year to come up and present their team with their award. Chris Cochran.
Hello. So this year's MU Custodial Team Member of the Year takes pride in his job. He's always eager to help out. His nominator even said, if you need something done right the first time, or if everybody else has tried and you really need to get a stain out, Pat's your guy. He always shows up with a positive attitude. He always keeps the building looking nice. And frankly, he's always a guy you can count on. And I'm kind of sad that he's not able to be here today to accept that award. So if everybody could please give a large round of applause to Pat Sherwood, your Custodian of the Year.
All right. So next, I'd like to invite Kevin Drury to join me on stage to present the next award. Kevin is the current MU Advisory Board President and has been on the MU Board of Directors since 2013. Kevin is a graduate of the Iowa State University and has been active in the ISU Alumni Association, serving on the Board of Directors and as a past board chair. He is the owner and president of Headland Ag Enterprises out of Ankeny, Iowa.
Tells you how old I am. I got to put my readers on. So, anyway, thank you, Christine. But created in 2009, the MJ Riggs Award recognizes those individuals or organizations whose contributions have had an impact upon a specific area, department, unit, or goal of the Memorial Union. It is named for Morris John Riggs, the first board president of the Memorial Union Corporation, who served from 1920 to 1925, so 100 years ago. He was described as a man of seemingly boundless energy. He saw a bigger vision of the Memorial Union that was to serve campus and convince those on campus to take on the challenge of raising $1 million in 1920 for the construction of this building. The awards committee received a number of wonderful nominations for the award this year. but 2 specifically stood out above the rest. Our first award winner. Over the past few years, this nominee has played a large part in the rollout and authorization, has played a huge part in the rollout and oversight of the Event Authorization System and Event Authorization Committee. One of his nominators wrote, he supports hundreds of organizations by connecting them with resources across campus, assisting them with contracts, gathering essential information, and helping them plan successful events. He also assists with alternative breaks and various leadership programs. This past year, he brought back the Fall Club Fest back to the MU instead of Central Campus and had a hugely successful event. He is a tech guru and is always willing to share Qualtrics or Excel tips and tricks. He works tirelessly to help student organizations and makes processes more efficient and does it all with a smile and a jovial manner. Tim, I got to meet you in the food line, but Tim Ryder, thank you for your ongoing contributions to the Memorial Union. Please come to the stage. Our second MJ Riggs Award winner has been at the Union for 25 years. She started out in the MU as a manager for the MU Hotel. When the hotel was eliminated, she helped the MU in many different aspects, notably working with the Union keys and communication with building partners. Now in her current role as MU job manager and business office assistant, she again is doing whatever she can do to help make this a better place to work and to visit. This person has been very helpful to any visitor she sees in the Union and offers the very best customer service skills. She also lets her skills shine when she is serving as the backup for the MU information desk, another one of her roles here. She has helped the MU immensely by taking over the student hiring and onboarding process, a job that was badly needed once Workday began. She has navigated the difficulties of Workday and worked to learn the ins and outs relating to hiring student employees, and she shares her knowledge of processes and deadlines with the MU staff and students. There are many times that Laura Helmus is working hard to make sure a student employee gets paid for their work. And finally, she has gained the role of backup for the vault. She has learned yet another new process, which has helped make the Union a better place. A lot of her roles are backup roles that allow other MU employees to feel better about taking time off and allowing the Union to continue to provide a high level of customer service. Laura, thank you for your ongoing contributions to the Memorial Union, and please come to the stage to receive your award. Moving on, just like the MJ Riggs Award, the Four Seasons Award was introduced in 2009. It was created to recognize students, faculty, staff, or community members who have gone above and beyond their formal commitment to the Union to help us achieve our goals or levels of distinguished prominence in the community. It is named for the Four Seasons sculptures created by Christian Peterson for the fountain north of the Union. As with the MJ Riggs Award, the committee has chosen 2 recipients who exemplified the requirements of the Four Seasons Award. First, this recipient is nominated because of the tremendous work he does, even though it is not required of him at the exact moment. His nominator wrote, "I know Jim through SUB, and I know for a fact that he stays to work extra hours in order to get everything done for the week, on top of his other roles with the M Shop and Cy Bowl and Billiards. After Dark is another great example of his work. He will be helping coordinate events in the Great Hall while also setting up karaoke in the M Shop and helping run Cybowls and billiards. He does great work and still finds time to check out on his student and staff that help him out. I don't understand how he can tackle so many jobs at once. Jim Brocktyler, please come to the stage to receive the Four Seasons Award for going above and beyond for the Memorial Union and our students. And last but not least, our second Four Seasons Awards winner is a facilities maintenance mechanic for the MU. His nominator shared that throughout the last 2 years, a tall order was given to the Memorial Union mechanical team, which included the revitalization and updating of many of the spaces throughout the building in order to speak to students of today. This staff member has been a consistent team player and willing to go above and beyond in order to make sure the quality service and work is top-notch. He has been willing and continues to take a developmental attitude when it comes to gaining additional skills in the electrical and carpentry trade, which helps to ensure the MU has a team that can tackle virtually any issue in the house. Throughout the last 2 years, he has put in countless hours to update the electrical, carpentry, flooring, and finish work in the Cybowl and Billiards, the MU Art Gallery, the Event Management Office, the custodial staff offices, as well as the latest projects in the M Shop on top of all of his normal preventative responsibilities. While he has a great supporting team around him and his mechanical colleagues, he has been a leader in tackling and finishing all the projects as swiftly and accurately as possible. All of these efforts fully align with the mission and vision of the Memorial Union to provide transformative experiences, engaging programs, impressive facilities, outstanding services, and collaborative partnerships. His experience and his never-failing work ethic have truly helped us save thousands of dollars when completing deferred maintenance and direct replacement of failing and aging equipment spaces. Justin is not one to seek recognition and has honestly expressed many times that he just wants to come to work, do his job, and go along his way. The MU would truly not be such an evolving space and dynamic environment without his work ethic, smile, and joking demeanor. I would like to invite Justin Walker to the stage to receive the Four Seasons Award for helping us achieve our goals this past year.
Appreciate it. All right, now comes the fun part. Wait, this has all been fun. Never mind. Where are we at? There we go. Oh, it's the gift basket giveaway time. That's awesome. What? We will now draw the winner of our 2 gift baskets, each including a newly personalized Memorial Union hoodie, among other cozy gifts. So Christine's walking around, and she's going to ask a couple people to pull a name, and she's going to hand that to me, and those are going to be our You must be present to win, and it's all the RSVPs. Oh. So if you just showed up, Dr. Younger, just kidding. Is Billy Bolden here? Oh, I'll take his gift. Oh, we got to draw another one. Yeah. Maybe. Mike Hagan. We're 0 for 2. Third time's a charm. Just the look on Christine's face. I don't know. Oh, I think he's here because we wouldn't be able to do this right now. Casey Daig, come on down. It says chaos coordinator. That's about right. There you go. Congratulations, sir.
All right, and our second winner, I know she's here because I saw her, Mary Pake.
Hey!
Okay.
All right, we'd like to now invite Steve and Lana up to the stage to present the Herald Pride Service Medallion Award.
Good afternoon, everyone. Hello. The ISU Memorial Union Herald Pride Service Medallion was created in 1953 on the 25th anniversary of the opening of the Memorial Union. The recipient of the service medallion, which is the Memorial Union's highest level of recognition, must be a person who has given extensively of themselves on behalf of the Memorial Union. The recipient shall have attained special distinction through their efforts in the development and the support of Iowa State. This individual has given their invaluable time and service to the Iowa State Memorial Union, and by their deeds and actions reflect the importance of the Memorial Union and the pride in its mission. Here to present this year's nomination is Lana Sealer.
This year's recipient has served as president of the board for the last 7 years and his 9 years of service on the advisory board. Here's what his nominators wrote. He is a staunch supporter of the MU, from his leadership in meetings with architects to review renovation plans for the building, to formulating development plans to fund future programs, staff, and projects within the MU. He does this with an ever-present smile on his face and enthusiasm that exemplifies his passion for the MU and its purpose: to provide a building to honor those who have served, and that is devoted to development and welfare of students, faculty, alumni, friends, and guests of ISU. He has given over hundreds of hours of service to the Memorial Union board meetings, committee meetings, helping to plan the agenda, being available for MU-related conversations outside of specific board events. He has a passion and is committed to help make the MU a better place and reach its goals. He's a true MU friend. He was a steady voice of support and enthusiasm. This is another nominator wrote that he was a steady voice of support and enthusiasm during the period of transition between the departure of the previous director, Richard Reynolds, and the arrival of Steve Winfrey. As a member of the board, Kevin always supported the vision and mission of the Memorial Union while also challenging us to consider what is best for our students and campus community. In addition to his commitment to the MU Advisory Board, Kevin served as a member of the MU Director Search Committee and helped coordinate the annual Gold Star Hall ceremony. Kevin is always willing to do whatever the Memorial Union needs in order to accomplish our goals. I would like to invite Kevin Drury up to the stage to receive the Herald Pride Service Medallion Award.
He asked me to say a few words. Hey, thank you. I guess I didn't even realize I'd been on the board since 2013, but It's been a huge learning experience being on the board. I'm just totally amazed by everything that goes on in the union to keep this place going, to keep it looking good, to see the dedication of the staff that is here, to see the time that everybody puts in. So I learned as much doing this as hopefully the union gets from me, and just thank you. It's appreciated.
For the final award of the afternoon, I want to announce the Team Member of the Year. Before I do that, I do want to say a couple of things. Number one, thank you, Dr. Younger, for being here today. We appreciate you. I know you're always up here speaking. Yes, please give her a loud round of applause. It's been clear to all of us that with your passion and your drive and your ungodly energy, that you are certainly here for all of us. And the words that I'm about to speak is in no small way indicative of all the work that you have done for us. So we really do appreciate everything that you do, even when you just show up for an award ceremony, when you show up for bingo and you're calling bingo for 3 hours. All the things that you do for us is just amazing. We really thank you for your support. Appreciate you. I also want to congratulate all our previous award winners. It's a crazy thing when the award committee gets together and they're pouring through all the nominations, and at first it seems like it's one of those things where it's the popularity contest, and pretty soon you realize it's like, no, it's people they deserve this because they are working so hard and they do it so effortlessly and with a passion that it's just who they are. And so thank you for all of you, and congratulations to all the award winners tonight. The other thing I want to say is I have been working from home quite a bit lately, and I do want to thank my two right-hand people over here, Brad Hill and Christine Heflin. Making fun of me with my vest, yeah. And also I want to sincerely acknowledge Lana Sealer, who is really that other right hand, getting calls and texts and email messages at all hours. So I really do appreciate all the support. At the same time, I also want to make sure that everyone in this room knows that the union is the heart and soul of what we do on campus. We complete that college experience, leadership, community, service, and it is such a true thing. And sometimes I feel like we need to get that message out there more, because the impact that each of you have on this campus community through this amazing building, through the work that we do, sometimes it seems like goes unnoticed. But I guarantee you, Dr. Younger, Pete, the president, Pam Kane, our board, they know exactly what you do and the countless hours that you put into it. Whether you're a custodian, a mechanic, student engagement, a building partner, IT, you all come together to make this seamless effort of amazing excellence. And so thank you very much for all the work that you do. Really do appreciate that. Finally, the Student Team Member of the Year. Student Team Member. That was last night's award ceremony, sorry. The Team Member of the Year for the Memorial Union. I'm going to announce this person's name. Please join me on stage. We're going to ask you to say a few words too. But the student, I got to let go last night. The Team Member of the Year for the Memorial Union this year, it goes to an amazing individual who's been here quite a number of years. It is Justice Bradfield. Justice, please come on up. Join me on the stage. We all see Justice walking around in his Under Armour shirts, which he's wearing one today, of course. And as soon as I see one of those shirts, I'm like, okay, good. Justice is here, and anything I could ever need, he just seems to know where it is, what it is, or how to find out. Justice was obviously a student. He was a building manager and became the building manager supervisor. And near the end of his tenure, we were freaking out because we were like, oh my gosh, he's really taken that building manager role to new heights and new levels. How can we keep him here? And so fortunately, he decided, yeah, we're gonna get this job for him, and he signed on, and we couldn't have been more happy, more proud, and more relieved because he continues to do amazing work. One of the things that we know about Justice is that he just never asks for that thank you, and never asks for, hey, where's my accolade? And hey, when am I gonna get, some awards for this? He never does that. He has such a sense of humility. And deep down inside, we know from a student to a staff member, he just has that genuine sense of care and compassion. So please help me thank Mr. Justice Bradfield. You want to take a picture real quick?
Sure.
Say a few words.
I want to thank all the teams I work with. Really, it's the work that you do that makes my job easy. I also want to thank my mom, who's in attendance tonight. Quick story of how I got started here. It's my favorite story to tell. When people ask how I got started at the union, I always say my mom told me I had to get a job. So without her, I probably wouldn't be here today. But ever since I started working here, it's been an immaculate time. I love working with the students. I love working with all the different departments. It's really fun to see everything that everyone does in the building, and luckily in my role, I get to interact with all of them. So thank you for everything that you do, and thank you for the award.
Okay, so before we head out, don't forget to check out the photo booth over in the South Ballroom. We would like to take pictures of each honoree, so if you received an award and you can stick around for a few minutes, that would be great if you could make your way over there. Also, please help yourself to the food in the back. We're gonna leave it out, and we don't want any leftovers, so enjoy.
Yep, and the last thing we want to say is we want to thank all those in attendance. We appreciate everybody in this room, even if the awards didn't get there. There's a couple of folks in this room that have done some immaculate work for the Memorial Union that will be unveiled next month. So I do want to recognize one person in the room that has done a really good job with, or two people, excuse me, that have done a really good job with our renovation upstairs. So Rick Martinson with HPC Construction, if you'd stand up real quick. Rick he works with Harold Pike Construction. They are our contractor for 4, 5, and 6, and we are so excited for the work that they've done to unveil it next month once we're able to move everybody up there. And last but not least, Carrie Weig with Envision Architects is here with us as well. Envision and Carrie work tirelessly with us on many projects around this building, so we appreciate y'all taking the time and being here with us along with everyone else for being here. Please enjoy yourself. Thank you to those here in person, to those that are watching us online. It's great to virtually see you. And congratulations to all of our winners, and have a wonderful afternoon.